My husband, whose first job was an army officer, also notes the importance of this. To earn the respect of his troops and get them to follow him, he had to be willing and able to do anything that he would ask of them. In politics, I watched the good performers in the House and the different tactics they used for their debating style, and I looked at what worked, what didn't, and why not. I invested in a further bit of training for myself. For me, that was voice training, because as a woman in a very rowdy chamber, it was hard to make myself heard. Former premiers, Neville Wran and Bob Carr, both took acting lessons to help develop their style in the parliamentary chamber. Another minister took elocution lessons, although we felt that never fully cured his mumble, and one cheeky MP suggested that he should ask for his money back. So while I'm not suggesting that this faculty considers drama or building a rifle range outside, I am suggesting that in addition to the academic learning that you've had here, you can and should learn a huge amount from the people and things around you. And that may often be at unexpected places or at unexpected times. Quite often, the most difficult times will give you your greatest challenges, but also your greatest lessons. I suggest that you watch people. Watch those who are good at the things you aspire to do or be. And in today's world of social media, it is alarmingly easy to watch and stalk someone. And don't be shy of the direct approach to ask somebody for advice or for mentoring, because the overwhelming majority of people are only too delighted to help you. Even very senior CEOs today still have their executive coaches and their private support networks to maintain their learning and to help them keep at the top of their game. Now, I'm sure many people have told you the obvious. It's a pretty tough jobs market out there at the moment, but don't let that put you off, and remember that the path to where you want to go will not necessarily be linear. I hope that many of you already have a role lined up, and no doubt some of you are already working. But for those who don't despair. Unlike a few generations ago, you are likely to have several careers, and your first job is almost guaranteed not to be your last. Last count, I think I'm on my 5th career, including that as a mother, which I have to say is my most rewarding role. Finally, I would urge you to be true to yourself. A previous graduate from this university, in his address to graduates, advised, "In today's environment, I'd like to encourage you to take a short to medium-term view of your career path, but a very long-term view of your reputation." I heartily endorse that. That is your most valuable commodity. Congratulations on your achievements, and my very best wishes to all of you for long, successful and enjoyable lives and careers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wendy. Graduation ceremonies give us the opportunity to hear the wisdom of an eminent member of society, and on behalf of all assembled today, I express the University's appreciation for your contribution to this, our most important of ceremonies. And I thank you for the very personal journey that you took us on. I'd ask the audience to join with me once again in expressing our appreciation to Ms. Wendy Machin. I would also like to recognise the contribution of Emeritus Professor Bryn Hibbert, who's filled the important role of mace bearer at this ceremony. We hope that he'll continue to do so for many more years. Thank you, Bryn. I now invite the Deputy Dean of the Faculty to make some concluding remarks.
Thank you, Pro-Chancellor. Graduation ceremonies like today happen because of the achievements of our graduates. But they're also the result of the skill and the hard work of members of the university's staff. And I know those of you who are graduating today and your families would wish to join with me in thanking all those staff who have made this event possible. I also believe that we should recognise the indispensable role of families and friends in helping to bring the new graduates to this day of triumph. It is wonderful seeing so many of you here today to share in the rightful sense of achievement of your loved ones. You have been generous in your applause as the new graduates came forward to receive their testament. And I'm now going to ask the graduates to return the compliment. Would all of you who have graduated today please stand and face your family? Please thank them by clapping. And then salute them by raising your hat. Please turn around and take your seat. I think that's described as a photo opportunity. This brings to an end the formal proceedings of the graduation ceremony. Would the audience please stand while the official party leaves the auditorium?